A huge shout out to Wagner for sponsoring this video and helping our primary bedroom become more functional. We are in our bedroom and it's looking very empty.
And sounding very echoey.
Echoey. So we chose this room to be our primary because it has a really nice view of the ocean. It's kind of at the end of the house and it's one of the bigger bedrooms in the house.
And because eventually I want to knock down one of the walls and create an ensuite, and this bedroom allows us to do that in the future.
Our major goal here is just to get some really nice closets built in and some practical storage, and then a little bit of electrical work just to work for nightside tables and things like that.
This project snowballed a little bit.
As they do. Let's start with why we're here right now. So first off, Lindi wanted a flat ceiling. And I was like,
nobody likes a popcorn ceiling.
Well, somebody did because it was here.
Nobody in today's day and age likes a popcorn ceiling.
So the thing with this age of this house, I had to test the popcorn before I wanted to scrape it. Normally you just scrape it and do a little bit of drywall work and you're good and paint it and awesome. But because of the age of the house, I tested the popcorn and it turned out it had 1% asbestos in it, and that meant it had to be remediated. So we got that dealt with, and now we are at this stage with drywall. During that stage, we also decided we wanted a king bed.
Our previous wall was like here. The closet would have stuck out to here. Then the door would have opened to like here. And then there would have been this is how women measure things. There would have been about this much room for a little side table.
Yeah.
Right now, the other side is our kids' room, but it will be my office. So I was okay with losing this closet space for my future office.
Yeah. So this moved in about 8 or 9 inches that way, and then we were also just able to center the light to the new closet, so it just made sense, but it snowballed. I did have my one tool goal for this space. I got a new drywall sander and I've already tested it and it's game changer. So even though Lindi won with her flat ceiling, I won with my new tool for the job. So in true Russell fashion, I thought I would have this done in like 2 or 3 coats and call it good and paint it. It's been 4 or 5 coats of mud just because of me being probably a perfectionist and caring more than I should about getting this all smooth. I want to get some paint on this and see how it looks and make sure that all my drywalling is smooth and flat. So I'm going to load some primer into the paint sprayer and get this all sprayed in and see how we're looking. So this guy works really good. It's great for these indoor projects. I really like the hopper system. We have used this in a bunch of our other reno projects and we've always been really happy with results. We always get a really nice smooth finish, and it is definitely faster for a project like this where you have the whole room clear and you have to paint all the walls.
Hello.
Hello?
I have to talk to you about something. I'm gonna set the stand up for the camera, okay?
When I say I have to talk about something, that either it means A, the project totally snowballed and it's way more work, or B, it's super expensive.
Or C, both. So, The design I want.
Just like, I don't know if I want to hear this.
It's fine. It's fine. The design I want
You
to
just
have.
told me it's going to cost more and take more time. That's not.
Hypothetically. The design I want for the cabinets, I did look up getting some fluting.
Yeah, and it was
some
expensive.
pre-fluted stuff.
Right? Like
it's
I said.
it's expensive.
How much were they?
And when I calculated it based on needing like the whole wall of cupboards, it's more like $1,000.
We spent $2,000 on the packs, and you want to spend half of that just on some dowels, like on the bottom of the
This is the thing. I found another solution.
Oh, good for you.
I know. Well, save your applause. The other solution involves you doing more work. So we can get a router bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll pay for it because it's only $27 on Amazon.
Okay, so that's the we part, is you buying it?
And then you, with your nice router table, could just router the fluted panels. You would have to do a lot of them and then splice them together. So it's hours of work. Like it's quite a bit of work.
I can get a jig set up on the table to do it. I can see it already in my head. Okay. I bet we can do it for under like $400.
Yeah, so that'd be great. That's not less than 1,000.
Okay, and it's not that you save $600 in the scenario. You realize
this girl math. So now I have $600. Now I have $600 to buy a rug.
You don't, because we didn't have that extra $600 to start with. Because we don't live near an IKEA, we had to make a bit of a day trip to get all the supplies. So I jumped on the ferry and I did do a pre-order ahead of time, which was a huge time saver, but we had to go over to the mainland to grab all the PAX units and the drawers. Once I had them all loaded up, we headed back home so we could get started on the project. For the closet system, we are using the Pax wardrobe from IKEA. We got all the doors and drawers and cupboards and everything there because we like to make things more difficult. And honestly, it's gonna look cool, but we're gonna customize all the front doors on the Pax system. Lindi came up with a bit of a design and said, hey, can we do this? And I was like, I think so. So let's try. So this is 1/4 inch thick MDF, and I'm gonna use this to trim out the front faces of the cabinet doors. Before I can start, I'm gonna have to cut it into strips to kind of get it to the size we need to work with. So to do that, I'm gonna be using the table saw or track saw. I'll have to see. Maybe cut it down into little pieces first so that it's a bit more manageable. To get the detail that Lindi wants on the bottom of the doors, she wanted to do like a whole bunch of dowels or a bunch of fluting. This is a triple bead router bit used for like furniture making, but you can kind of see there's a radius profile. And what it does is cut a profile that looks like this. And you can see there, it has the 3 little radiuses. And the plan is to cut a whole bunch of these and glue them together. Like this. These are my test pieces, so they're not perfect. But now that I got the router table dialed in, we can make a whole bunch of molding. We are going with Twinberry, I think it's called. Yeah, Twinberry. We're doing a matte finish and we're using Behr's Dynasty paint line. So we're gonna get this loaded in the paint sprayer and hopefully we like what the walls look like in about an hour or two. Ooh, very berry.
Painting is done. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really glad we went with this color. And now the IKEA building gets to begin. We have 4 cupboards to build and then all the drawers and all that stuff that goes inside it. So that's probably a full day job. I'm gonna get started on that and hopefully everything fits and I measured right. Put this in first. Dun, 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 dun. Did I measure right? Ooh, okay. Yes, okay. Maybe. Oh, one. Like a glove. It fits. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Hi, kitty.
Oreo, are you helping? And you're gonna put pressure down. You wanna keep this in a straight line. So try, just give it a little bit. Okay. More. There. Perfect. Okay, now you can turn those. There you go, good job. Yep.
Side,
Yep.
back,
Yep.
front.
Nice, good job. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, good job. There you go. Yeah, you can push down. Got it, good job. Yeah. Boom. Good job, high five. Nice work. Originally we were just going to do a square trim around the whole door, but we had a bit of a clearance issue when the doors open. I came up with a solution and I just have to add a chamfer to the one edge. So I got the router table set up and I'm going to add those chamfers and then we can trim out those doors.
like 5 minutes away from filming the reveal of our cabinets over here when we had a delivery. My handles for the cabinets. I was like, let's just film without them because we need to finish this video up. But they arrived right in time. That's pretty. Okay, so one last thing to do before we show you all the cabinets. After several months, we have a beautiful closet.
Yeah, this one drug on a little bit.
But it was so worth it. So worth pushing into the other bedroom.
So worth adding all this fluting that
It looks so good, right?
It looks good. It was a lot of work.
You would never walk in here and think these were IKEA cabinets.
No, it all came together, but this room snowballed, as do all our projects.
We're obviously not done the room. We still have sconces coming and beds coming, and eventually floors will change, whatever. But we have a closet. This was the goal for right now. Really happy with the color. Everything, just like, stay tuned. We will have more renovation videos coming. Sorry for the long hiatus, but we're still working.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like the color? Do you like the custom doors? And would you think this is an IKEA Pax wardrobe system?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't. We're gonna answer it for you, but you can still comment.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll catch you next time.